You are watching MTG on Mtgo Academy featuring RYANCRABBS.
Hello and welcome. Today is my first video that I'm doing with the new Mtgo client. So I've had some practice on it and still getting used to it, but all in all, I think I can deal with this. It'll be okay. So today I'm running a black-green, like a Superfriends deck. It's very mid-rangey. I actually got it from Saito's Twitter. He posts tons of deck lists. I think he's up to 15 so far after like a set comes out. So this one looks really fun, so I'm just going to try it out and see how it does. Now, like I said, it's a Super Friends deck, so the top end is Planeswalkers. We have 2 Liliana Vestas, 2 Vraska the Unseens, and 2 Garruk Apex Predators. Those are all really sweet and just very powerful cards. And then to get us there, we have a lot of disruption. We have Thoughtseize, Devour Flesh, Abrupt Decays, Golgari Charms. The card draws with Sign and Blood that just got reprinted, which is a very good card. It's been in and out of core sets since like M10, and it's just a really good card. Then we have Sylvan Carotid and Corsair Crewfix to help us get the lands necessary, and then also Desecration Demons. Very good mid-range creature, just very powerful. In the mana base, we have 4 forests, 3 swamps. We get Landlord Waste now, which is really good. This deck has a lot of color requirements. There's Sign and Bloods, Corsairs, and Desecration Demons, all double colored. So having another dual land is really nice. We had Mana Confluence before from the last set, but that's a damage every time you tap it, and Landlord Waste is only a damage like a couple of times, usually. So that's pretty sweet. Then we got 4 Mutavaults and 1 Urborg Tomb of Yawgmoth, which really helps out with that black mana requirements. So we can go like Sylvan Carotid into Devour, like 2 Sign and Bloods or something, or Sign and Blood Devour Flesh pretty easily. That's the main deck in the sideboard. I kind of hedging against like the top 5 decks on Magic Online right now are mono black by a long shot. It's like 25% of the metagame that does well in tournaments. Then it's mono blue, then it's Jund Monsters, then it's Burn, and then it's blue white control. So that's why I'm going to start 3 Dark Betrayals in my sideboard and also Duresses for that matchup. Then for mono blue, we have Heroes Downfalls, and I think that's it. And then for Jund, we have like Lifebane Zombies and Heroes Downfalls again. And for Burn, we have Nylee's Disciples, and for Control, we have Duresses. And then that's it. But I think Control matchup looks pretty good. We're already main decking Abrupt Decay, and we have all these Planeswalkers and Hand Disruption. So this deck looks really fun, and I can't wait to try it out, and hopefully we can do well with it.
If you'd like to exchange your Magic Online cards for event tickets while logged in on Magic Online, you can do so by trading MTGO Academy's official bot, Academy Buy Bot. You can find it in the Magic Online trading area or add it to your buddy list.
Alright, it is the first round of our daily event. We've won the dice roll. We're going to play first. And hopefully we get a good mix of lands and spells, and we do. We have 4 lands, 2 removal spells, and a Planeswalker. Alright, we can definitely keep this. See what our opponent does. They also kept their 7. So we're just going to play an Overgrown Tomb tapped and pass. Let's see what we're up against. Island and a Cloudfin Raptor, okay. So it's mono blue. Okay, drew a forest. I guess we'll just play that, and we'll just let's see. Either of these kill like his early drops, so I just guess we'll just Abrupt Decay that now. We can Devour Flesh it just because we won't get any life, or he'll gain 1 life because it's toughness. Since Devour Flesh always just gets the first creature, so we might as well just do it now. Tidebinder Mage, that's not something we particularly care about. Ooh, Corsair Crewfix is a really good draw. This turn we'll just play a Mutavault, have that in play, and play our Corsair. And we got Sign and Blood on the top. So it's nice that he plays Tidebinder Mage first. Oh, nice. Something I noticed since downtime last week. I think since it's been then. Though, like when you open your library, it's huge, a window, and you have to resize it and move it because it's like always right in the middle. But I've resized it here before, and then just that's where it came up. So that's really awesome. It's a very good improvement. One thing that I kind of messed up on. I now have Sign in Blood like option available to me. I can't play Sign in Blood and Abrupt Decay next turn. Ooh, Garrick. I should have played a Black Source last turn instead of the Mutable. Like I said, this deck's very color intensive. So I guess we're just gonna play the Landlord Waste and Sign in Blood. We're gonna gain a life. So we can't play the land off the top if we draw one, or if there's one there. Alright, so Devour Flesh, okay. Say go. Now that he's a 3/3 Tidebinder, can't really do anything. Can't like attack into it. So everything's going okay. We can play Liliana if we want to next turn. I don't think we're going to. Probably just do a couple of removal spells. Usually you want to play our creatures before you play Hall of Triumph, so the fact that he did that first means he might not have any creatures he can cast right now. Okay, yeah, there's Thassa. Alright, so we got land on the top, that's good. So we're just gonna, I think, play Abrupt Decay here and keep open Devour Flesh in case he plays like a Master Waves. We can kill it with a trigger on the stack. Yeah, so we'll just go ahead and kill this and attack for 2. So Thassa is going to give him a lot of like flexibility in his card draws. Hopefully he just hits a land and plays a Master. That's like the best option for us, because if he does a creature then like next turn plays Master, we're not going to be able to Devour Flesh it. Okay, Tidebinder Mage. Okay. So I think we're just going to Devour Flesh here and keep his board clean. So he had 4 mana, he didn't play Master of Waves. This way we get attack with our Courser again. Okay, ooh, Urborg, that's a good one. Fixes our black mana and gain a life. So this turn I'm just going to play Liliana Vess and start taking off his hand. He only has 3 cards left. I'm pretty sure he won't be able to get this online, and even if he does, he'll still, or no, it'll be a 6/6 because of the Hall. I think that's a risk I'm willing to take. Oh, I don't know if I tap that for free Pain Black or Pain Black, so I'm just going to go back. It's kind of interesting, he didn't tell me when I chose the Landlord Waste. It's not a big deal. So we don't need to tutor up anything, so we're just going to make him discard a card. He discard another Thassa. I gotta move our Desecration Demons covering too much stuff. Say go. So if we need to, we can like tutor up removal spells. Our opponent, see what our opponent does with this Scry. And then next turn we can kill anything else he plays with our Garrick, if we need to. Like, we're definitely killing a Master of Waves. Ooh, if we ultimate Liliana and get back Thassa, okay, put it on the bottom. And then it's online because we get enough blue creatures. That'd be pretty sweet. Okay, there's the Master of Waves. Yeah, so we have to kill that. Let's move this over here. Devotion's not that high, but still, like, we need to get that off the table. Drew sign blood on top, Desecration Demon in hand. We're gonna make him discard a card. Rapid Hybridization. Okay. That's fine. So it just has a 3/3 instead of a 3/2. Like, well, it's going to stay around after we kill this master. And you can make it unblockable, so that's kind of... yes. So I think we still got to kill the master, even though our Garrick's just going to die to an unblockable attack. We're getting a couple life. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, the elemental is pumped because of the Hall of Triumph. We don't have an answer for that yet. So we just need to draw spot removal here. Next turn we can minus Liliana, and then we put the card on the bottom, minus Liliana, and then draw it with Sign in Blood. And he drew a land. So he's unblockable. So definitely need like this Hall of Triumph would be a good start, and also the Frog Lizard. So Garrick's down, Liliana's to 4. So we want to minus Liliana. Oop, my deck's very tiny. Okay. So what we can do is get... So we're losing our Vraska anyway because of the Frog Lizard, but what we can do is give Vraska, kill the Hall. He doesn't have an elemental token. Then I have 2 Planeswalkers and he can't kill both of them. So let's go ahead and get Vraska. Sign in Blood. Guess we'll just tap our normal black sources because everything else adds black too. And we get land off the top. Another Sign in Blood's good. I also drew another Abrupt Decay off the... So we get to kill everything. Make this small again. Might as well attack for 2, because we got nothing else going on. That's pretty good. Our deck's fleshing out pretty well. Our opponent kind of like didn't have the most efficient draw. He didn't curve out too well, but we're in great shape. With 4 cards in our hand, 2 Planeswalkers in play. You can only kill one of them. The Frog Lizard's dead next turn. He bottomed the card, so he's gonna just like see 2 cards a turn because he's bottomed a lot of them. Judge is familiar. Okay. So let's see which one he's killing. So like, I think next turn, no matter what, we're just going to play the Desecration Demon and start putting a fast clock on him. So he's killing Liliana. We have a demon on top. Plus this. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have enough to Desecration Demon, Sign in Blood. Or Sign in Blood first, play Desecration Demon, and have Abrupt Decay up. There's line on the top. We're just going to play that tapped. Yeah. Gain a life. Let's tap this for black. Tap this for black. Colorless. And then we still Abrupt Decay and a Mutavault block. We could play Carrot Tip. I don't think we need to. I'd rather just leave open and remove the spell just in case. So next turn play the other demon and we should be in great shape. Master Waves would be kind of annoying again. we'd probably kill the Judge's Familiar in response, and then let's see. And so we only get 2 tokens. He put the card on bottom though, so he doesn't know what he's drawing. And then if he doesn't kill Vraska with the attack, we just sacrifice Vraska to kill the Master. Alright, he's scooped. Awesome. So we're able to just control the board long enough to finish off the game. Let's go to sideboarding. Like I said here, we just want the heroes' downfalls. We just want all the removal. Might not even need them. Vraska, like, is good. I think about cutting the Liliana Vesses. It seemed fine when he has no board, but when he has a board, it's really awkward. So you can probably just do that. Cut the Vesses. I really like Thoughtseizes in this matchup because they don't have any too many high impact cards. So if you just take out the high impact card out of their hand, it's really good. And some people would disagree with me. I think that's fine. And then I guess we can cut a Grook. It's just like 7 mana. And that in this scenario is just the worst hero's downfall. Well, it gave me a couple life, but it costs a lot of damage. Or it costs a lot of mana. So we'll just do that. Let's see if that's good enough. So we're going to be on the draw for game 2. And we got 2 lands and 4 spells we can cast with them, so we definitely keep this. Our opponent already mulligan, so this Thoughtseize is going to be a little bit better than normal. Alright, he kept his 6. Island into Judge's Familiar, okay. So we can play Thoughtseize, he's just going to counter it, I assume. So we can wait till turn 2 to play it, because there's nothing like a 2-drop that I care too much about. Like you can play Frostburn Weird or Tidebinder Mage, yeah. But now we get to play Thoughtseize and take out one of the cards in his hand. We're going to take some damage here, but we're going to be able to get rid of his creatures. So Mutavault. We're going to play the Landowner Waste, because if you draw another green source, we're going to play Courser next turn. Thoughtseize him. So he has a Bident, a Rapid, and a Mutavault. I think we're going to take the Bident. We have to worry about like Rapid, because he's being able to like Rapid his own creature in response to something. So maybe we take that. But we can't kill the Bident once it's in play, like with our hand right now. So I think we take that. So we're at 15. I think we're in great shape. So he didn't have that island. That's what he just... Or, what did he just play? He played the Mutavault, okay. So if I need to draw a green source? Okay, no green source. I think we're just gonna Sign in Blood, tap out for it. No, that doesn't seem good enough. We just leave a Abrupt Decay on his turn, he's gonna Rapid. In response, I bet. But now we can start like picking off his creatures. It prevents the most damage this way. So there's you an island. He's not attacking Mutavault, so I think we still go for Abrupt Decay here. We just really want to draw a forest. It's like the best draw right now. So here's Rapid. So just take one more and we go to 12. And he has nothing. Just a swamp. Guess we play that. We could Sign in Blood, but I think it's better to Abrupt Decay the Frog Lizard now. Then we can Sign in Blood next turn looking for a green source. Still not animating Mutavault. I guess he doesn't want to trade it. That's fine. We could also kill the Judge's Familiar, but if we draw a land, we can just kill it with Vraska. Only because the Courser can block the Frog Lizard. That'd be one reason why we want that around instead. Still nothing, okay. Okay, Caryatid's a good draw. We are going to Sign Blood ourselves. We're going to send this turn. Yeah, it's going to have to be okay. Then we're taking 1 from this attack. But we can start, like, hopefully gaining life back with these Coursers. Does he have a counterspell? Okay, well, if he does, he doesn't want to use it on our Caryatid. Hopefully he just, like, taps out for our Master Waves here, and then we can, or not Abrupt Cave, we can go Guard Charm. So we're going to 6. Still nothing, okay. Courser. So if we play Courser and Whiff, we're going to go from 5 to 4. And then we can't cast Abrupt Decay or Charm. I think it's still our best option. If it gets countered, we're going to take 2 more. Well, I guess we can block the Mutavault in that case. I think that's our best chance. Yes, it does have the counterspell, okay. It's unfortunate. So it goes like we're going to have to block Mutavault with our Mutavault this turn. And he kept the card on top. So we are only playing 24 lands, so I might want to make it 25. Okay, here's Mutavault coming in. So animate ours. We're going to 4. So Landlord Waste is kind of taking its toll. There's Nightveil Spectre, okay. Oh, there's a Forest. Alright, that's a good draw. So I think what we're going to do is just play Vraska and kill the Nightveil Spectre. I guess we could have played Courser, played the land, cancel out the life loss from the wastes, and then Abrupt Decay, but I think that definitely would have been better, I think. But we're going to play the Vraska. This we're taking no damage, but we don't have the Courser in play. Let's kill that. Now that we're not going to be taking as much damage from our waste, I feel like a lot more comfortable. And he can't attack back and kill the Vraska. Okay, so he drew a Biden, so he gets to basically draw a card. It's not going to be able to do anything else. We can either kill it or just kill the Familiar. It's coming at me, right? Yeah. But I think we're in a lot better shape now that we have the Forest. We might actually still be able to pull this game out. Because we have like just a bunch of removal and it's hard for them to deal with, and we're slowly getting our life back. Go ahead and just F6 because I don't know what's going on. It's kind of paused. I don't want to use my time. So he's 2 cards and didn't play, so probably not a land. Okay, we drew Caryatid. Definitely upticking Vraska. We didn't draw a land, we drew a Caryatid. 3. So I think we just want to Abrupt Decay the bird, and then play a Courser. Or we can just play Caryatid actually, because we'll take less damage that way. So now you have Charm in case he draws like a Master Waves, or if nothing, we can just kill the Biden, and then Vraska can kill anything now. It's back up to 3. Okay, Cloudfin Raptor. Another Cloudfin Raptor, okay. That's one of the worst case scenarios. Oh man. So now, yeah, just if we had the Charm open instead of the Carotid, we would have killed both of those in response. That's pretty unfortunate. Just going 3 creatures there is pretty good. So he only had one of them last turn. Then he drew one off Biden, and he drew one. Yeah, so if we didn't have the Tidebinder Mage, we'd been in great shape. Alright, we drew a Temple of Malady. I think we have to kill a Raptor now. We're going to play Courser though first, and then play the Malady and see what's on top. Because if he plays a creature and evolves, we're only going up to 4. So I guess we could play that now. We would have to, like, we're gonna lose to that. So we're gonna put this Mutavault on the bottom because we don't want to draw that right now. Thoughtseize is pretty bad also. Now our library got all big again. That's unfortunate. And so yeah, I think we just have to kill a Raptor. Say go. Thoughtseize on top isn't really a good draw, but we're gonna gain 2 life next turn. And he's down to 1 card a turn because I think we're just gonna kill this Bidens. Okay, Nightveil Spectre's pretty good. So yes, I think we got stuck on mana for a little too long. We'll destroy this Bidens. So we're going to 2, then we're going back to 4, and then we're dead. Okay, so we're just dead. Like, no need to show our opponent any more cards. Guess I shouldn't have charmed there then. So yeah, that didn't work out too well. Our opponent didn't have like the fastest start, but we just didn't have the second green source, and it kind of kept us at bay. So we could take out the Grook, add Duress in. He is bringing counter spells, so like that gets worse, and Duress is fine. Like, it could miss. I think that's fine. And we would like to play first. And this hand, on the draw, definitely keep it on the play with a mulligan. One land is like just way too risky. Another one lander. It's not even a dual land, so we have to mulligan this too. Our opponent kept their 7, and okay. If this is any hand I want mulligan to 5, it's definitely Sign in Blood. So we got all the lands we need. We just need to draw action. Oh, that's fine, I think. Maybe a bit better to see a removal spell there, but Desecration Demon isn't the worst, especially now that we can cast it. Here comes a Raptor. Just Sign in Blood ourselves. Alright, there's our lands from the last games. And the mulligans. Or just familiar. He's tapping 1 mana so far. Okay, Frostborn Word. So I want to just draw removal for the rest of the game now. Courser wouldn't be bad either, though we could have like a Tidebinder Mage still. Okay, Devour Flesh, that's not the worst. Just play a Forest and say go. Go ahead. Well, I guess we can wait till we see if he pumps. He's not pumping, so we'll Devour Flesh now. get pumped the weird at all. This is okay, Thassa. Not. I was really hoping for like not a Spectre, but Thassa could come online. I drew Mute Evolve. That's not. If draw land, I guess that's the best thing we want to draw. He still has 4 cards in hand. Say go. At least have a clock in play. He put the card on top though. Tidebinder Mage, okay. Oh, there's Thassa. He's gonna make unblockable. So we're taking 5, going to 9. And next turn he can kill us because he can pump the Frostborn Weird 3 times and tap the demon. Okay, that's something. If he's another creature, we're still dead. So yeah, these games didn't play out too well. So I figure we're just dead here. I gotta stack my triggers. So I think this is a fine matchup, a pretty good matchup actually. It just our draws did not exemplify that pretty well. So yeah, all he has to draw another creature and we're dead. That costs less than 1, as long as he has 1 land. And he kept the card on top, so yeah. So that's the game. So we kind of got mana screwed. I know that's, I hate justifying losses on that, but like definitely if we would have been able to cast our spells last game and then this game mulligan to 5. We had the Sign Blood, but it was 2 lands. Hopefully we can do better in the next rounds.
Curious about the price of a Magic Online card? Try our searchable price guide on the right sidebar of any mtgoacademy.com page.
Okay, it's time for round 2. We've won the dice roll again, so we get to play first. Let's look at our 7. This hand, if this was a forest, I would definitely keep it. That being said, if we draw a forest, we're in great shape. We have 1 card we can cast, but I think we have the mulligan. Alright, this hand's a lot better. We have a turn 3 Desecration Demon and a turn 4 Desecration Demon. Hopefully it's... I don't know what we want to play against here with this hand, but it seems fine. Let's see what our opponent does. So he did keep his 7, and we're going to keep our 6. We're just going to start out with a Swamp and say go. The next turn, obviously, we're just going to play the Carotid and then play Desecration Demon after that. Oh, but there's a Thoughtseize, and I assume we're going to lose Carotid. That's pretty bad for us. I mean, I guess you could take a Demon, but we have 2, so it's doesn't seem that much of a good choice for our opponent. Yep, so there's the Carotid, so now we have nothing. We can't even cast these demons yet. Drawing a Carotid again will be the best draw on the deck. Alright. Okay, well, Thoughtseize isn't bad. It gives us something to do, see what's going on. Ugh. So, his hand's pretty good. He has like a Pack Rat I think we have to take. The Sign Blood's also really good for him. And also has a Grey Merchant 1 removal spell, but nothing that takes care of demons yet, but I think we have to take care of the Pack Rat. Just because like we don't have an answer for it, and then we'll just lose to it. So we'll play our Waste and say go. So it's like probably just gonna Sign Blood here unless he drew something better like a Pack Rat. Yep. So it goes up to 6 cards in hand. A Sign Blood for us would be sweet, a Courser would be fine. That doesn't die to Bile Blight. Another Thoughtseize. Okay, that's okay. Hopefully just draw a land next turn. Cast these demons. So he didn't draw another land. We could take Thoughtseize. Like, he doesn't have a land for the Spectre. So it's either like Thoughtseize or Downfall, I think. I think we're gonna take the Thoughtseize. Like, if. Let's see. It's kind of like Spectre's probably like the best card in his hand, but he can't cast it yet, which means he'll probably just draw the Swamp next turn and cast it. But if we take one of the answers to Desecration Demon, then we should have one still. I think I'll take the Downfall then. Just say go. So yeah, I'm taking the character to kind of just like threw a wrench in our game plan. So no Nightveil Spectre, just the Mutavault this turn, and takes a demon. Okay, let's see if we can draw that fourth land. Hopefully on untapped land. And it was, Mutavault is a pretty good one. So just go ahead and play demon. Going to 15 to do so, but I got a demon in play on turn 4. So our opponent can't cast 2 of the cards in his hand. You can just cast, like Bile Blight doesn't do anything. Grey Merchant can't cast Spectre. And he has 2 unknowns. Alright, and no play from our opponent. That's pretty good. We are just gonna... Ooh, I was gonna say we're gonna fire a Mutavault, but we're just gonna attack with our demon and play our other demon. That's a good draw. Okay, I got attackers. Okay, so you draw a Downfall that turn, or at least within the last turn. So hopefully he doesn't have an answer for this, and he just like, I don't know, doesn't draw swamps either, so he can't play Spectre. Looks like nothing else from our opponent. It's good. So we are just going to fire up this Mutavault and attack with both. Or I guess he has Bile Blight, that's pretty bad. What makes him use that at least? And if he Bile Blights this, that means he's not killing the demon. Yeah, that probably definitely should not have done that then. But if he ends up killing the demon, it was right to activate the Mutavault. Okay. So this means we're getting for 6, putting our opponent down to 8. Play a Temple. Garrick's normally good, but like we're so far away from casting, we're just gonna put him on the bottom. Let's see what our opponent. Okay, just attacking Mutavault. That's really good for us. So it looks like we're gonna put him to 2. Then he can sacrifice Mutavault the turn after that. But we should be in good shape. Hopefully we can just keep our opponent off lands. Ooh, Abrupt Decay is a good draw. Like if he just like plays Spectre on next turn or something, we can Abrupt Decay and attack. Then he has to sacrifice Mutavault. That means he's far off from Grey Merchant. Really wish we can just get rid of the red zone. Like, that's not an option. The only options are lock it or unlock it. So I just have it unlocked so you don't see it most of the time. Okay, so he's attacking the Mutavault. Too bad we don't have a Devour Flesh here. That would have been able to get through the Mutavault like kill it and then kill him on our turn. But our opponent successfully did not draw lands, even with his Sign in Blood. And he's going to sacrifice this one, so he only has 2. If we draw a Devour Flesh now, we can still win. Okay, we did. Perfect. Oh, I guess he just clicked through the... Alright, he doesn't even care, it looks like. That's fair. That was a pretty awkward game for him. He never drew a 4th land or a 3rd black source. I think we drew okay. Like, we had double Thoughtseize and then just a parade of Desecration Demons to take him down. So like I said before, like mono black's the most common matchups. It's what you expect to see the most when playing online. It's I think something ridiculous, like 25% of the metagame, where like mono blue, which is number 2, is only like 7 or 8%, according to like some statistics I was looking at. Not of the metagame, but of the decks that perform 3 or 1 or better in daily events. So like the decks that are doing well. So I might be even higher. So if you're playing daily events and want to do well, just gotta make sure you're prepared for mono black. Our opponent looks like he did not intend to not sacrifice his Mutavault, so we're going to give him time to figure out what he wants to do. Okay, so we conceded. Let's go to sideboarding. And for this matchup, I think we just want to bring in, like, so we want the Dark Betrayals and the Duresses. And what am I going to cut? Devour Flesh seems a lot worse now. And also Guard Charm. Isn't that insane? Because we have Abrupt Decays, which kill Underworld Connections, which is what we want the Charms for. So we'll take those out, take out these Devour Fleshes. Just bring in all of these. We'll leave in, oh, that's it, that's 6 for 6. I think everything else is sweet. Alright, let's try this out. And we're going to be on the draw this game. Okay, this hand's good. If he Thoughtseizes the Sylvan Carotid, we're kind of in a predicament because we don't have double block for these Sign Bloods, but I think it's still really good if we... I think this hand just has really good potential. Here comes a Thoughtseize. Let's see if he takes our Carotid. But then we get a Thoughtseize in back, so we might want to take that. So let's see what he does. Okay, he did take our Thoughtseize. So we're going to start out with our Landlord Wastes. Just so that in case like he Thoughtseize and takes Carotid and we draw a Swamp, we can play the Sign in Blood. Okay, well we did draw the Swamp, so we'll play Landlord Wastes because he doesn't know about it. So I'm feeling pretty good about this hand. I think you still want to play Carotid next turn over Sign in Blood. He just plays a land and passes. Ooh, Liliana's good. So that'll be turn 4 Liliana if it stays in our hand, that is. And if he doesn't Devour Flesh, it's Carotid. But if he does, we still get to like Sign in Blood a couple times. So no Devour Flesh there. Hack Rat, okay. So let's find a removal spell. So we have, okay, we drew Abrupt Decay, is pretty good. I guess we're just going to Sign in Blood and then Abrupt Decay. We're going to Sign Blood first in case we draw like a Dark Betrayal, so we'll just use that instead. Nope. But we drew another Abrupt Decay and another Sign in Blood, so that's really good. So we're in great shape. We're going to draw a bunch of cards. Next turn, though, we're just going to play Liliana, I think, depending on what he does. If he plays a demon, then I don't think we can. Well, we definitely could. We just have to sacrifice it. We're not going to sacrifice a creature now. We could also just play Liliana and use it to tutor. I think that's okay. He's probably going to kill it. We can also just tap the demon. That's not the worst. We can also get Vraska to kill the Desecration Demon. That way we have Planeswalker afterwards. But I kind of like just Sign and Blooding. Let's go ahead and search. You also can just get Urborgs and cast all our spells. So next turn it would just be Vraska. But if we get Dark Betrayal, we can kill that and like have tons of other stuff up. So we're just gonna do that. So assume the Liliana's gonna die. Like, I could tap this. That doesn't seem the worst. But then we have like one less black source. But then we have Liliana in play, unless he has a Hero's Downfall. I think I'm going to tap it, just because if we keep the Liliana in play, it's just high upside. So we're going to sacrifice that. And if he Hero's Downfall, that's his turn. Oh, and nothing. Awesome. Okay. So I'm really glad I sacked the character there then. Like I said, we're now like one less black source, but I think it's worth it to have the Liliana in play. Let's see his Hero's Downfall now. Oh, nope, sweet. Let's make him discard a card. So I think I'm willing to assign Blood now and have Dark Betrayal up. Okay, discard Swamp. Go ahead and sign Blood ourselves. So we're gonna need all this black mana, so might as well just play the Swamp. Oh, there's Urborg. We still have taken damage. So yeah, there's no reason not to just Dark Betrayal this now. If he plays Pack Rat and uses it, we get to attack with, we get to kill them both, I mean. We are going to attack with our Mutavault. Oh, and Bioblight. That's okay. So he has one card in hand. And the only thing we can't deal with is a big creature, and even then we can still, like, minus Liliana, Sign and Blood, and then kill it. Okay, there's Nightveil Spectre. Not something I'm worried about. So yeah, Liliana's pretty sweet. She hasn't had, like, the most time in Standard, hasn't seen that much play. I know, like, back in the day, like some decks would sideboard it against Cobblade just because Cobblade could not kill it. At that time, there was no Oblivion Ring effects, which I think was one of like the big problems with that standard. You couldn't kill Jace or what's it called? You couldn't kill Jace or like Batterskull or anything like that. There's no Oblivion Ring. So because of that, there's no way to get rid of Liliana besides attacking it. There was a Phyrexian Revoker, but there was no Pithing Needle either. So this card just stayed alive and just like wrecked Cobblade, but they could still obviously get around it. So if I play Courser and don't hit a forest, I don't get to kill this. So I'm just gonna like assign Blood first, see what my options are. Going to 12, and then we're gonna play Abrupt Decay on this. Let's see, if I play the Urborg, I don't take damage. If I play the Temple, I get to Scry and have this untap next turn, but I take a damage. I think that's worth it. To take the damage, to have the untapped green source next turn. Then we gain life off Courser, so it kind of cancels that out. Yeah, so I can't see anything happening. Okay, so we'd want that on the bottom. That doesn't do anything anymore. We'll also abrupt decay this so we can have 6. And say go. So hopefully we get to ultimate Liliana. That'd be pretty sweet. Was it 8? And then we get all the creatures back from the graveyard. We could minus it and find Garuk. It's not the worst. Ultimate's pretty sweet too. Let's see what the top card is. Okay, there's Garuk, so we don't have to do that. That's pretty cool. So gain a life, then take a life to play a Carotid. I'll make him discard a card. So we do need this Carotid to cast this, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Now we get to say go. So yeah, it's pretty sweet. I think we'll probably get a concession here quickly. If not, we get to play with Garuk, and that's awesome. Okay, here's a Thoughtseize. Yeah, that's fine. Nothing. There's nothing you can play that Garuk can't take care of. It's like the Abrupt Decay. I can always get another Abrupt Decay if he gets like a Unroll Connections. Oop, Organ Tomb. Oh, we're not going to pay 2 life. We're just going to work our Liliana up towards ultimate. Demon on top is sweet. Ooh, there's a new feature that I just tried out for the first time. It's auto tap mana. Once you have like the colored mana sources, you can hold M and tap the lands, and then it just automatically taps. So you don't have to choose which one, which is pretty sweet. That's the first time I've done it. Let's make a beast. And tap for 2. Oh, new tokens too. Actually saved their tokens on there now. Which makes sense. Like there's cards that like affect tokens, like pump tokens, but nothing on like a token says it's a token. I mean, it's kind of obvious if you've been playing Magic long enough, but for new players, like, well, I don't have any tokens, and this doesn't make any sense. Alright, well, he's not conceding. Oh, too bad Garuk and Liliana don't ultimate on the same turns. So yeah, we're just gonna plus here. He has 1 card in his hand. I assume it's gonna be like a removal spell's gonna come out, or it was a Thoughtseize. Yep, Bile Blight. Okay, good thing I did that first before I made the beast. So once again, we're attacking for 2. We'll play the demon. So it's at 12, but it shouldn't matter because we're just going to ultimate Liliana next turn unless it dies to a hero's downfall. Say go. But even if it dies, like hopefully we get to ultimate Garuk, that'd be pretty sweet. Thoughtseize, no. Let's see if he concedes. Oh, he's not conceding. Awesome. That's what I like to see. So let's ultimate this. Oh, I didn't do it first, so I can still do it in the second main phase. Click through that on accident. So I guess we'll just attack him for 9, because I really want to ultimate this Liliana. So he takes 9, goes to 1. Should have done this first, then we can just kill him this turn, but we'll get all these creatures back. This way we get to ultimate Garuk, so that's definitely tactical why I did that. Alright, there we go. So yeah, we were able to grind out our mono black opponent pretty effectively. Never had connections, but we had 3 abrupt decays that game, so we had so many Sign Bloods, and we had Liliana and a tutor. Alright, so we're 1-1, and hopefully we can do just as well in round 3.
Do you love to play Magic Online but have a tight budget? Check out Mtgo Academy's Academy Budget Bot in the Magic Online Classifieds. All cards in stock are cheaper than one event ticket.
Welcome back for round 3. We've lost the dice rolls for on the draw, and our top card's oddly still revealed. This hand's fine. It's good against the control-ish decks. We just got tons of disruption to double Thoughtseize, also Sign and Blood to refill up, and to cap it off with the Desecration Demon. So we're gonna keep. We even have double black and double green. So go ahead and keep this. See, don't know if our opponent can see this. It's really weird. All right, Temple of Enlightenment. Okay, sweet. So our hands should be pretty good against a blue-white control deck. They kept the top card. And triple Thoughtseize, okay. This should be fine. I wonder if this will go away. Okay, that's one way. So kept the top card, so it's definitely a spell. So I think it's safe to Thoughtseize him again next turn. So he has a Temple, Plains, 2 Fountains, a Gate, and no longer an Azorius Charm. So we might have a problem dealing with this Desecration Demon, and if we stick that, we should be fine. Just say go. So like we also probably want to draw out a Planeswalker pretty soon. We don't have the mana to cast anything yet, but turn 5 Planeswalker might be able to run away with the game. Because I think this is a good matchup. We have lots of good cards in main deck, like Abrupt Decays. Well, that's only if he's the Detention Sphere version. We don't know yet, so we'll have to see. But the Thoughtseize are always good. The Planeswalkers are really good here. Liliana isn't really pressured. Okay, so another Temple. Puts a card on bottom. So he doesn't know what he's drawing, and he kept a card on top, so we're going to see what that is. So we're going to 16. We drew the 4th land, so that's good. Another Charm, okay. That's weird. I guess you have to keep any spell you see at that point when you keep a 1-spell hand. We're not going to pay 2 life for Overgrown Tomb. Just pass the turn back. The next turn we're going to Sign Blood. No, we're not going to Thoughtseize again for a little bit. So he plays the Gate. So we know about the Plains and the 2 Halled Fountains in his hand. And a Font of Fortunes, okay. If we drew an Abrupt Decay, that'd be pretty insane. But unfortunately we did not. Ooh, Liliana, okay, awesome. I guess we'll just play the Forest. So next turn is Desecration Demon, and then Liliana comes down and starts nicking away his hand. Or we could Thoughtseize and Desecration Demon again, because he's going to see 2 new cards. So we know about the 2 Halled Fountains still in his hand. Is he breaking the font now? Okay. Oh, he's playing a second one. Okay. It's reasonable. Land. We're just going to play another Desecration Demon. Or play our first one, actually. The next turn it might be good to lead with Thoughtseize before we proceed with Liliana. Because I don't want to get countered, because if it resolves, we're in great shape. Or if he taps out for Supreme Verdict here, we'll definitely just play Liliana. So I'd be okay with a Supreme Verdict, Halled Fountain, and then we can resolve Liliana. Otherwise, we might have to Thoughtseize him first before we do anything else. Fonts of Fortune is definitely an interesting choice. I don't know how I feel about that over just the Divination. It is 4 mana. So here comes the Halled Fountain, tapped, okay. Okay, so he's playing something. Is it... Okay, it is Verdicts. Alright. Let's just start making him discard. If he has Sphere here, it's pretty bad, but we still it's a 2-for-1. You can see 2 cards. Then also we have 4 Abrupt Decays, I think. So just because it's under Detention Sphere doesn't mean it's locked away forever. Another land here. So discard the fountain. So he has 2 unknowns in his hand. So I assume if he doesn't have an answer to the Liliana right now, he's going to break this font. Alright, he's got something. Elspeth, okay. Guess we can tutor up something to deal with that. Actually, I don't know if we have any... Oh, Garrick does deal with that. I'm going to play a temple first. Well, it doesn't matter, I guess. We could have just saved that for later. We're going to have thoughts. Oh, we don't need a... Oh, yeah, we do need Thoughtseize because we're going to minus a Liliana. Just another gate. We're going to play our Desecration Demon. Let's see. So we put up to Liliana to 7. It will stay alive, but I think we need to get the Garuk. So now it's not looking too good. The Elspeth was really good for him. And where is it? There it is. I guess I'll just pass the turn back. So we can just tap down the demon for a while. So eventually we want to hit a charm. He is going to kill Liliana this turn, I assume. So yeah, we went from great shape to like this Elspeth is crushing us pretty good. Okay, so we just killed it, so that's fine. If you would have just made tokens and tapped it, I guess it's not a permanent answer, but then like now our group's gonna be able to live because we can only deal 5 damage to it. So we're taking 1, and he has a gate and an unknown plus a font still. So eventually we're gonna need a Joggle Guard Charm. He plays a Temple. So I think we're still doing okay. Just not gonna be able to have any more creatures, and we can start making beasts. You put the card on bottom. So we gotta take 2 for this. But we have the Elspeth not in play anymore. You could break font here in response. Well, we could actually just be dead if he just attacks everything at us. Next turn we're going to 4. Then we can make a beast, but then he deals with the beast. Then we're dead. Let's kill this Elspeth. It's so weird that this is still here. Now it's actually covering things up. Say go. So definitely need to draw some action now. I'm trying to think of like the best draws here. Courser isn't bad. And getting some life back. Mutavault's okay. Just any creature's fine. Charm's obviously one of the better draws. Liliana's pretty good because we get to tutor up Charm. Let's see what our opponent does. So he's animating Mutavault. And they are going at Garuk. Okay, so Garuk will be dead next turn, but we'll still get a 3/3 beast out of it, and we're not close to being dead, so that's good. Rather have him tech Garuk than us. Plays a Temple, so he still has that gate in his hand. Plus 2 mystery cards. And put a card on top, okay. It's not too good for us. Does he have another Elspeth? Oh, just Jace, okay. see. Okay, that's pretty good. So he gets a flipped over Sphinx Revelation off his Jace. Yeah, I think now we're out of it. That Elspeth just like threw us off, and we didn't have like he dealt with our only creatures we had. Yeah, I think we can go ahead and scoop this one up. We'll just concede now. There's nothing we can do. He's gonna rev for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 5 to 6. And he has like a Jason play. We can make a token, but I don't think we're coming back from this. Okay, let's go sideboarding. Yeah, so we get to take out a bunch of dead cards now. To be fair, we did draw a lot of action spells. We just drew like not in the right times. Okay, Durasses seem amazing here. Take out these Devour Fleshes. Put in one Lifebane Zombie in. And I want everything else, and we'll try this out. Get to be on the play for game 2. This hand's fine. We definitely need a third land, hopefully a dual land, but we can keep it. These Abrupt Decays are pretty... Oh, they're not even dead yet because we saw the fonts, so I'm definitely willing to trade an Decay for a font. So we just need like a dual land, and we're in great shape. We have 12 of them, so... Oh, and I froze. Let's see if it crashes or not. Kind of Thoughtseize, I guess. Okay, so we got rid of a Rev. We kept another land heavy hand. Temple, Gate, a Vault, Island, a Fountain. And he's going to keep that Sphere. We'll take this Rev. We'll say go. So once again, our opponents rely on action, but this time we actually have proactive things to be doing. We kind of just sat around too long in that game, I guess. So I assume he's going to play the Temple first. Oh, our Forest went away. That's nice. Let him do that. We'll see where he puts it. Puts on top, so it looks like he found a spell. Oh, we drew a Temple of Malady. Sweet. So we can play that now. The next turn... because of the Corsair, I'm going to bottom this land. It's kind of greedy, but we already have 3 mana, both black and green. And I just kind of want to draw, like, keep the action coming. And the Corsair will help us find more lands. So next turn we're going to play Lifebane. Okay, he plays the Gate. I'm going to see what the rest of his hand is. Alright, so he did draw an Urborg. So he did get the 4th land. Okay, let's see what he's working with. So he's gone a Dissolve and a Sphere since we last seen. Okay. Oh, I mean not a Dissolve and a Charm, I mean. So let's see what he decides to do next turn. So there's a lot of options. Kind of just want to draw more discard effects. Just kind of rip his hand apart even more. Or a Planeswalker would be good here. We are just 1 mana short of casting any of our Planeswalkers. So he plays the Island. So that means he's going to play... Oh, that means he's leaving open Dissolve. Okay. And we did draw another land. I'm really glad I bought him that Overgrown Tomb. I think we might just attack for 3. I'm actually okay with getting Corsair countered. Oh, even better, he plays the Charm. He can play Corsair. Play a land, gain a life, and have the high Lifebane Zombie. So we're in fine shape still. Opponent still has a dissolve, so we gotta play around that a little bit, but I think we can do that. I have a feeling he's gonna detention sphere this, and we'll just get rid of it and then play Lifebane Zombie. Okay, so he drew a temple. And kept the card on top, so something, a spell I assume. Okay, so here's the sphere. And I think, like, we open ourselves up to Supreme Verdict, but I think that's worth it. Just like to get rid of it and hopefully hit a land off the top and get some value. So we know his hand is 3 lands, 1 of them Mutavault, and a dissolve. So I guess we can Lifebane Zombie first to see what our opponent's hand is, and then we can decide whether or not we want to play the. Well, he did keep Supreme. Like he kept the card on top, so I don't think he kept a Supreme Verdict in this scenario. So let's look at his hand, which already. Oh, we already know about that. Tension Sphere 2. So I guess he played a land that I didn't know about. Okay, so it's Fountain still. Oh yeah, so I didn't cross off on one of the cards he played. He played the Gates. I think I'm okay with taking, or not taking the Tension Sphere, playing into it again. So we don't get any life off this land. But we get to get rid of this and say go. I guess we could have waited on the turn then. That definitely would have been better. There's land on top. So if we did that backwards, I could have got the land into play and that probably would have been better. We're hoping to draw some planeswalkers. We've hit a lot of lands. We bottom 1 and we still drawn 3? I guess that's not that many. We've only drawn 1 spell so far. Yeah, because I couldn't play a land, I should just wait till his end step. So he plays the Mutavault. Let's see if he goes for the Detention Sphere right now. Doesn't look like it. Okay. He's just leaving open to dissolve. That's good for us. Alright, sweet. Ooh, there's a charm. Okay, so he's probably not going to play into Detention Sphere too much. Or, like, he's not going to play into it. So he can counter the charm. But he's going to take 5 here. We're just going to play a land, gain a life. You could have Rev open. Oh, do you draw charm? Ooh, a Celestial Flare. I'm actually just going to sacrifice Lifebane Zombie. So where they brought Flare in. Or maybe he just had it and he kept it in. So there's a Hallowed Fountain, a Dissolve, and a Sphere. And we gain a life. Say go. Play the Hallowed Fountain. Let's see, if he plays Untap, he definitely has a Revelation here. Okay, he does. Or he just has Sphere and wants to keep open a Dissolve. That's definitely an option. It's probably more likely. Yeah. So in the turn, we're going to decay that. Really want to start hitting Planeswalkers, I think. Like, that's like our best draws. He has Dissolve, so we like Just want to hit a Sign in Blood would be perfect. So we can hit like just more action. Ooh, we're getting the dissolve on the abrupt decay. That's fine by me. Put the card on bottom. So he has one mystery card in his hand. Yeah. So get back a Courser. We have a Courser and a Charm to his one mystery card, and he doesn't know what he's drawing. You can play a land. Ooh, Sign in Blood, perfect. We don't have to worry about that being countered now. And we got our beats on, and he's down to 14. I'll say go. Put another Hollow Fountain. Okay, he's attacking us for 2. That's definitely okay. So more hand disruption would be okay. Liliana would be perfect. We can start just every card he draws, we just get rid of it. So that 2 abrupt decay hand turned out pretty good. Ooh, Thoughtseize, okay. We're gonna do this now because we could have another Celestial Flare. I just want to get rid of it. Ooh, a Temple on top. Ooh, and a Garruk. Okay, cool. We might want to save our Thoughtseize then. Just Thoughtseize him next turn, and that way we can resolve Garruk. More than likely. If he has 2 counterspells, then obviously we just won't play it. Put this on top. Go up to 18. Yeah, I'm just gonna hold the Thoughtseize. So it doesn't look like he has a Celestial Flare. Just one card. So now I'm feeling really good about our situation. Elspeth wouldn't even be that bad. We can just take care of the Elspeth with a Garruk and then clean it up with a Charm. Is this an 8th lane? No. Well, whatever it is, he's taking it back, okay. It's a Jace, okay. That's fine. It's weird that he didn't leave open for you to vault. So he's looking at the top cards. Okay, you can have a Verdict or 2 lands. A Verdict's fine. He took the Verdict. So we're going to attack Jace and kill it. We're going to Thoughtseize his hand. Or, yeah, I think it's better to attack Jace with the Courser than it is to plus Garruk and kill it. Carriage it on top. Deicide. Yeah, you can have Supreme Verdict. I think that doesn't do much. Because if I guess he could have decided this in response. That way, we'd have to plus Garruk to kill Jace. Now we just get to attack Jace. It also didn't leave open Mutavault, which is could have blocked here, and then we would have to once again plus Garruk to kill Jace, not get our Beast. Here's Garruk, make a Beast, and player waste, gain a life, and say go. So I'm feeling pretty good. He has one Supreme Verdict. Eventually, he's gonna cast that. But we have the Charm if he wants to regenerate. If not, we can always just rebuild. Probably just regenerate. He's already at 12. That's like a 2-turn clock. Not counting him blocking with Mutavault. And if he holds on to that and he ever gets like a Thoughtseize, we can kill the... We can get the Verdict out of his hand with a Thoughtseize and not have to worry about it. We drew a Font. So there's a Mystery card and Verdict. It's kind of interesting. This match, like Rook's ultimate doesn't seem that good. Like, you just want to pump out beasts. Another Jace, okay. It's pretty good. So he's gonna get here a rev and a land. He's gonna rev for a bunch. Hopefully we can slog through that and still get him. So it's a temple, a rev, and a verdict. And we're not. No more hand disruption. Okay, there's a duress to turn late. So we at least take a card after he revs for like 6. He was going to 9. Kill his Jace, attack him. Guess we don't need to play character, it doesn't do anything, like we'll just keep it in our hand. So he's just gonna play the temple if he didn't draw a different land, and then just rev for 2, 4. And the next turn, if he goes for a verdict, we can charm and then ultimate Garrick and try to kill him. It's definitely a plan. And we do get to arrest him, so we get to take his best card after he revs. Put the card on bottom from that one. He's casting Verdict now, not Revelation. I'm gonna charm. If he counters the charm, I assume the rest is resolving, and then we get rid of the... Yeah, that's very odd, because he's not dead next turn. Like, he just revs for like... Okay, awesome. So our opponent looks like he didn't choose the best line, and it worked out for us. So Life Being Zombie is pretty good. I might want to try to fit some more into the deck. Over at Caratids, because they just don't do too much. I mean, they're fine, but like they're just bad against. They're not the best against Verdict decks. And yeah, we also take a like a Desecration Demon and leave in 3 Caratids. We'll try that out. It's because like a 4-drop demon isn't that good because there's so many ways to answer it. For game 3, we're on the draw. This hand's fine. Thoughtseize, Mutavaults, Courser, our big old Apex Predator for later. So we're gonna keep it. Our opponent didn't mulligan to 6. We're gonna just lead off with a Thoughtseize. I'm happy to take like a. It's not a capsule. It's the new draw 2. Mutavault from our opponent. Okay, he's planning on attacking us. That's fine. Ooh, Life Being Zombie. Okay. We're going to 16, so maybe that's not the worst idea from our opponent. Okay, so we're taking the rev, but then he has planes, a gate, a charm, and a verdict. We take the charm. Like rev's not like too potent right now. I think we still take the rev. It's like the best card against us. So you go. So assume he's gonna play the planes and attack us for 2. That seems pretty awkward, seeing that his blue source in his hand comes and play tap, so we won't be able to like charm. All right, that's what he's doing. And we're going to 14 already. So if we play Mutavault, like, and he wants to attack us, we can trade. I think that's okay. It's gonna take like if he doesn't attack, we're taking 2 damage to play Courser, but like if we don't play it, if we play the Overgrown Tomb tap, we're still taking 2 damage, so it's the same thing. And this way, like if he attacks, I'm definitely trading. And then like we resolve our course for next turn. Okay, there's the gate. No attack. Ooh, land on our way, so we'll have to take 1 damage off our courser. So definitely happy I played the Mutavault there. And we have another Abrupt Decay on top. I think we're in good shape. We're going to hit our land drops. We already have 5, so we're already well on our way to Garrick. We have 2 Mutavaults, some Disruption. Just drawing, like, Thoughtseize would be good here. Liliana would be good. So we did draw another land, another Mutavault. Ooh, we're going to be able to get that. He played that into Abrupt Decay. Seems not the best. Obviously, if you can just break it immediately, it's pretty good. But that's why I don't like this card that much. I think Divination is just strictly better. Just think of how much better shape he'd be in if he could just Divination that turn. I'll play Overgrown Tomb. Say go. So next turn I have the option of playing Lifebane Zombie into Supreme Verdict. I don't know if I want to do that. I probably don't. I also don't want to play Courser. You also can't cast Supreme Verdict. That's definitely something. Okay, I'm just going to start doing that. Start playing creatures. I'm fine with that. Player Mutavault. So he has Charm. You can also Charm us. Guess we can, I don't think I want to play Charm. Or like, I can play in Charm. Let's look at his hand first. Okay, he's got a lot of stuff going on. So he has the Charm, the Verdict, a Rev, and an Elspeth. None of these he can cast. So I think I'm going to attack, because I'd rather like not cycle Charm. I don't want him to dig Decouper in his deck, and like our card, like we have enough stuff going on. I'm actually going to aim him a Mutavault and get that in there too. Hopefully this can attack. Yeah, it's kind of weird, like they just stack the Mutavaults. In the old version, like you could hover over it and it'll say like if it's Summoning Sickness or not, but it doesn't do that on this one. I guess it just automatically taps the first one you play. Did I play a land yet? If I didn't play a land, I don't think I played a land. And he charms the Mutavault. Oh, he's not charming anything? I just replay the Mutavault. Okay, so he's not charming anything. Looks like he's just going to cycle it. So he's already at 16. We just got to disrupt him enough because he has a lot of good high impact late game cards in his hand. Okay, Verdict. Or I'm not Verdict, but Fountain. But he's definitely playing Verdict this turn. He took 2 life for it. Okay. It's fine. On our turn, we're just going to replay Courser and then probably just attack a Mutavault if we don't hit a land. If we do hit a land, we might just play a Lifebane. I guess if they hit a Black Source to play a Lifebane. We didn't. Oh, Duress. Okay, that's good. So even if he draws land next turn, we can either get Elspeth or the... What's it called? The Rev out of his hand. Attack for 2. So we're at 12. His hand's like good. We know about 2 of the cards. There's 1 miniature card and 1 more coming off the top. If we have a land underneath this, okay, drew another land. playing Elspeth? Okay, he's playing Elspeth. So now we gotta decide, like, if we do hit the land, do we want to play our Garrick, or do we want to play the Duress and get rid of his Rev? Okay, well, we didn't get that option. I guess we'll just get rid of that Rev right now. Let's see, we're gonna play this Life Pain Zombie, and then we're just gonna attack him with attack Elspeth with Mutavaults and a Courser. So this Elspeth's a little bit of a problem, but we're not like dead to it yet. So that's for colorless. Make this into a 2/2. You can trade off for the Mutavault. Ooh. Yeah, actually, I don't just say that out loud, and I don't want to do that. It's probably just gonna block it here, yeah, because I want to get the Garruk in play as soon as possible. So that's pretty bad of me animating Mutavault there, but at least I didn't attack into it. I didn't want to trade for it. That's pretty terrible. Oh, he doesn't even block. He just lets go to 3. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Get some more soldiers. They just like double activate and attack us. That's not the worst. Get the card on top. Okay. We got rid of 2 Revs. It's probably not that. Let's see what he decides to do. Like, attacking with double Mutavault's not the worst. Oh, he's not doing that. Okay. So we're just attacking those. We're taking 3. So yeah, we definitely need to draw a Charm here. Oh, okay. We drew a Temple, so we can't cast Garrick yet, but at least we can cast. We'll get Liliana eventually. Put on top. We're just gonna attack Elspeth with, I guess, just a Life Pain Zombie, because we just can't get through. Well, he didn't block last turn. Maybe he'll like try to like quadruple block the Courser, and then we can kill one. I think that's definitely worth it. All right, he's doing it. Oh, is he just gonna trade the Mutavault off for it? That's fine too. Looks like he wanted to just double block. Or like, looks like he wanted to block 1 on each. Okay. Okay. Creature by dragon creatures left or right. I guess I'll just kill Mutavault, that's fine. I'm okay with that. So this Liliana, like eventually when it comes down, it's just have to find a Charm, I think. We're gonna play our Carotid. So you go. So we get kill Elspeth next turn, so maybe we just want to, like, Garruk will just make tokens, or maybe we just want to Elspeth and find, not Elspeth, maybe we just want Liliana and find Charm. It's not the worst idea. I think that actually seems better. Get this card on top. Made a bunch of tokens. Well, next round I'll attack Life Pain first to make sure that it survives. So we can block Mutavault in 2 tokens, so we're taking 4 this turn. I don't think he has a Supreme Verdict, because he definitely wouldn't have plus to Elspeth if he has a Supreme Verdict. One thing I noticed about the beta, I don't know if it's just me not getting used to it yet. I feel pretty comfortable playing it, but just it takes longer overall to play. Normally I'm a fast player, my matches end pretty quickly, even with my the slowest of decks, but like these matches are taking a lot longer. Like I'm already down to 11 minutes, and they add an extra 5 minutes, so I use a lot more time on the beta. So yeah, we're just gonna animate double Mutavault and block. Let's take 4, we go to 8. Yeah, let's make this a 2/2. Oh yeah, we block 1 with a character too. So we're taking 3 going to 9. So I wonder what our opponent kept on top. So it looks like he drew a Hollow Fountain last turn, so I don't think he would keep that. He's getting 2 life, so he's revving. Ooh, 8th lane. Okay. It's pretty good. Hard for us to deal with. So are we just dead now? Let's see. I guess we can see if our opponent F6'd. Nope. So yeah, I think this 8th lane just kills us because we can't. We can put him to like 5. Oh man, this 8th lane is like this perfect draw. It's like the one card that actually just kills us. It's Abrupt K. It doesn't do anything this game. If we would have attacked him the last 2 turns, he could be on 2 this turn. Like put him to 2. So it looks like we're dead. I guess we could try to eat the 8th lane and see if that resolves. Otherwise. Yeah, so the 8th lane off the top definitely just ended us. That's pretty unfortunate. I feel like this is a good matchup. So Elspeth, both games that we lost is what killed us. Just that card alone. Yeah, so we're dead. It's pretty unfortunate. We're just going to concede here. But I want to bring another map to this deck. I think it's pretty good. I think could have went a lot better. Just had not the easiest games. Like this matchup is good except for Elspeth, it feels like. And then against Mono Blue, we just didn't have great draws games 2 and 3. But I'm going to bring another 2-man and see how we can do there.
If you'd like to purchase Magic Online cards at competitive prices, check out our web store at mtgoacademy.com/store.
So I went ahead and joined a 2-man queue to show off this deck one more time, and we're on the draws. Hands okay. Our opponent kept their 7. We have something to do on turn 2 if we need to. We got Desecration Demon, and Grook and lands to cast our Desecration Demon at least. We're going to keep. Not the strongest hands, but I don't think you can mulligan it. Let's see what our opponent has. Temple of Abandon, so maybe it's like Jund Monsters. This is what you usually see that in. They put a card on the bottom. Temple of Maldew, go ahead and play that first. I'm just looking for action spells, really. Oh, Sign Blood's perfect. Kind of awkward, can't really cast that next turn though, because we'll just have to discard like 2 cards, or a card. But it'll be good. I can't bottom that. Ooh, Temple of Triumph, so some kind of Naya deck. Okay. Maybe it's like Naya tokens. I don't think it's the aggressive version. I probably would have played something by now. So let's place our Run Tomb tapped and say go. Could play a Swamp just in case we wanted to go Guard Charm, but I don't think there's anything I would want to Charm. Our opponent didn't get their land drop, okay. Let's just play Mutavault here and pass the turn. Okay, so I got a Forest now. If it's a Courser, we can definitely, we're just going to Charm that. And he has a Mana Confluence on top, so we won't be missing his next land drop. We're just going to kill this, then play our Demon next turn. So I think we're good. And then the turn after that, we can Sign in Blood, refill our hand. We can have Devour Flesh for his next creature. And I'll say go. And this will make quick work of him. Plus we have the Mutavault to do the last two somewhere in there. Obviously, Devour Flesh could gain some life. Well, I mean, will gain him some life. So it'll probably be like a 4-turn clock. Another Courser, okay. Gains life, and we are going to Devour Flesh that. See, that's like one of the better things we can kill. So it's like a 9 mid-range deck. There's Sylvan Keratin on top. I guess we'll Sign Blood first. And again, Devour Flesh him, play a tap land, and attack for 6. I'm not going to pay 2 life. So I like we're in pretty good shape. This Grook is going to come down 2 turns, and we have a removal spell, and we have this Mutavault. This character is kind of beyond its point of being useful. A 3rd Courser, okay, if it actually has a land on top. Storm Breath. So we can't actually, we can kill that eventually. I can only assume we're going to keep this on top. And we'll have to Devour Flesh again. Because we don't have any other way to kill the Courser. I guess we could, like, Grook the Courser and then Devour Flesh the Dragon. But then we have to wait a turn. So I'm just going to Devour Flesh again. So we get to play Keratin, Devour Flesh, and attack with Mutavault. I guess we're going to Sign Blood and not, instead of playing the Keratin. We'll do that first. Or we do that instead of playing Mutavault. Ugh. Just 2 lands. That's not good. So I guess we'll just attack for 6 first. So I assume he has 5 spells in his hand because he missed the land drop, but he hasn't missed land drops since. Yeah, we know he has a Keratin. So we're going to Devour Flesh and play our own Keratin. So we play 4 Coursers, or 3 Coursers, and we just killed all of them. Just say go. Hopefully he doesn't have a second Stormbreath Dragon to deal with this Grook. We're still just chicken away at his life. We're going to go to 12 here, but we're going to gain 4 back, going back up to 16. So we should kind of draw more spells. Thoughtseize at some point would be nice to see what we're have to deal with. No land is not necessarily what we want to see. Ooh, that's awkward. It didn't actually tap green automatically for me. I was just using the automatically tap mana button. So that's good to know that doesn't do the right mana immediately. So should I kill Storm Breath and attack for 6? Puts our opponent to 9. Still a 2-turn clock from here, but like still he has 5 spells in his hand. No, Storm Breath would not be the best thing in the world. Player Ground Tomb tapped. It's like we're doing okay. We're just this Christian Demon looks like it's gonna go unanswered for a while. Just gotta try to not die to whatever our opponent's doing. Stormbreath Dragon here would be pretty bad. Also, an Elspeth wouldn't be the best. He's taking damage off his mana confluence. That's good. Perforos. Okay, that's something I don't care about. Oh, he's gonna kill the. Okay, do that first so we can kill the Garruk with the Carotid. Okay. Okay. But he's gonna take 6 here. If not, he's gonna tap it and take 2. Okay. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, 4, 5, 6. Wait, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we do have 9 mana. So if he does like tap the demon, we can animate Immune to Vault and attack for 2. Elspeth's still pretty bad for us because we take 6, and then he gets to tap the demon and be taking 2. He gets to tap the demon and block the Garruk token. I'll make sure. Just double checking my math to make sure I have enough for Garruk after animate Immune to Vault. See, our opponent looks like he didn't think I could do that. He's tanking on us, animating it. Yeah, like so. If whenever you can always let the Desecration Demon ability resolve first during your beginning combat step, and then you can always animate Immune Vault afterwards. You just can't like pass priority and they don't do anything. Or wait, I guess you can. Yeah, you can. So we'll attack for 2. So if he does play Elspeth next turn, he is taking 2 damage from his confluences. This way we had basic 4, so it didn't matter. We use the M function. So Garruk's pretty sweet. I just realized I didn't realize I built this deck, but they formatted him differently. He's like half green, half black, like the Garruk Relentless was, but Vraska is actually multicolored, borders gold. So I wonder why they did that. It doesn't matter, obviously. It's just interesting. So 4 from our opponent. Okay, he just conceded. Alright, that's good for us. Let's go to sideboarding. So some kind of Naya mid-range creature deck. Life Bane Zombies. Seems like they should be good here. Hero's Downfall seems fine, just like a lot of big creatures. Maybe we don't want Liliana Vess. It's even okay, but it doesn't impact the board, and we just want like answers to stuff. So we want the downfalls, we want the life banes. Charm seems like it only kills Courser, so we can cut those. Because we still have the Abrupt Decays. And 2 more cards we need cuts. I assume his Elvish Mystics and like his Carotids to Devour Flesh aren't the best here. We can go ahead and cut 2 of those. Abrupt Decays actually might be worse. So maybe we don't want the Abrupt Decays. We still want the Devour Fleshes. Try that out. So we're on the draw. Okay. We definitely keep this. Our opponent kept keeping their 7. We're just going to turn 1 Thoughtseize, and then probably turn 2 Sign in Blood. We'll have to take 4 for that. Which could definitely come up. Let's see. Oh, just basic force. Interesting. He had so many non-basics last game. It's weird that he doesn't have any tap lands he can play. Ooh, and Courser's pretty good. Go ahead and Thoughtseize. So next turn we are going to play Temple of Malady, so we can have Courser on turn 3. And save the Sign in Blood. Ooh, okay. Interesting. So it looks like he's going for the Planeswalker deck. He has a Chain Veil, a Nissa, 2 Coursers. I think I want to take a Courser still. I mean, we could take Nissa. He does have 2 Coursers, but like if we draw a new removal spell, we can Sign Blood next turn and kill the Courser. Like then he has nothing. I think it's safer though just to take Nissa. So we had Forest, Mana, Confluence. 2. I'm writing this down. And the Chain Veil, which doesn't do anything now. It doesn't have a Planeswalker. I guess we just want to draw spot removal. Character would be fine here. Okay, so we drew a Temple Garden. We're still just gonna put the. Now that we drew this, we could like Sign Blood ourselves. It's actually not the worst idea. I think we'll do that. Okay, so I correctly chose the not take damage option on that Sign in Blood. I think. Yeah, I did. Okay, woo. So if we want to, we can Devour Flesh the first Courser. Because it's kind of weird that it doesn't tell you which one deals damage, which one doesn't. So drew a Mountain, so we know his hand still. It's a Forest, Mana, Confluence, a Courser, and a Veil. Searing Blood. Okay, well we can play around that. We could play Courser, but they don't get land off of it yet. And we couldn't block because of the Searing Blood. So we're just going to just Devour Flesh him and play a Temple. So we know he's drawing, so Lifelink Zombie actually doesn't do anything right now, and just dies to Searing Blood. So we're going to put that on the bottom. So here comes down the other Courser. Banishing Light. Okay, that's acceptable. This is a Chain Veil, Mana Confluence, and a Searing Blood. So whatever we play, like next turn we'll get Banishing Lighted. So I guess we just play with Courser first. Because I don't want the Desecration Demon dying that easily. And like, I'm not going to block, so we'll probably just Banishing Light it. We'll gain a life. Okay, cool. And there's a Sign Blood for even more action. We did draw our second Garruk, which is pretty awkward. We don't really need that right now. Just lands would be fine. Even more spot removal would be great. Elspeth, okay. Let's play the Mana Confluence. So we don't have an answer for Elspeth like right now. So he's attacking, we're just going to take it. Because obviously, if he blocks, he's just going to Searing Blood it. Let's see if he goes for the Banishing Light. He doesn't, okay. Alright, so we have an answer to Elspeth. I think what I want to do here is play Courser. And then gain 2 life. Or I guess we can just play Demon, that seems fine too. Just play this tap and then... He does take it with Banishing Light, but then we can be free to resolve like Garrix or whatnot. Attack for 2. And he can't quite cast this yet, he needs to land on top. If he misses, we could always Hero's Downfall the Courser next turn, and then Sign Blood and hopefully not miss our turn 7 Garrick. Okay, so he did miss, but he has Voyaging Satyr, so that's not... Well, now we can kill the Courser, and he's still a turn away from casting Elspeth, assuming he casts the Satyr now, which he probably will. There's no reason not to. So here comes the Banishing Light. Take out the Demon. Yep. And he's going to play this. Ooh, he tapped that wrong. He could have tapped this for black mana off the Urborg and not taking a damage. It's not going to matter too much, I think. He's still at 24. Yeah, so he couldn't play the Satyr, so now we could actually get to kill the Courser. We are going to Sign Blood ourselves first. And we hit it, land on the top. And we have a land coming play next turn, so we are going to gain. We're going to be able to play Grook. And we gain a life. Well, I guess we drew Devour Flesh off that, so we don't need to use the Hero's Downfall. We can save that for later. He gains more life, that's fine. And if we want to be really greedy, we can just kill the Voyaging Satyr next turn. But we don't know the top card anymore, so that's like really greedy, but I might do it anyways. Just because if he doesn't draw land, we are so rewarded for that play. Either way, we're playing Grook next turn. So it's Elspeth, Searing Blood, Chain Veil. Might have been obvious to him that there's like this can tap for black. It's like there's Urborgs just in the lands. Well, I guess all your lands now add black in the option, so I guess you should be able to realize that. Maybe not. It's still new. All right, so our opponent just conceded. We're in great shape though. Oh, we got our Journey to next pack. Awesome. So yeah, this deck's pretty fun. Definitely needs some work to make it more competitive. Elspeth is obviously a big problem, as we found out. And maybe the mana can get a little better. I don't know how. Maybe cut Immunivaults, or maybe add some more mana guys. Alright, well, I really enjoyed the deck, and I hope you guys did too. Thank you for watching.